Tonight I have a pretty special unboxing followed by an installation. What we have here is rather simply packed from Amazon shipment that arrived today. It's the Intel 750 series. A couple things to point out. Gen 3 is the PCI slot you'll want with 4 lanes. So you want to look for that spec in your motherboard to make sure you get the full speed out of this guy. And some specs on the back. So, get started with opening this up and then gently putting it in the server. Now this server is a Supermicro 5028D-TN4T, and it's likely to be a pretty tight fit. We'll get into that in a minute and different ways of putting it in. Alright. Just a blister pack, and the pretty side is over here. Ta-da! Okay, looks very nice. And it comes with the full height PCI card bracket on the back. I'm going to need to replace that with half height. Now let's see what else is in the box. I hear something else. Okay. And directions about NVMe drivers for Windows if you're trying to boot from this. And Windows NVMe driver there as well. Now let's move on to installing the card and checking out the height of it for clearance. Very humid day, I'm not worried about it. Taking anti-static measures today. It is white. I thought it was going to, well, silvery white. Very lovely looking card there. So replacing the bracket will be a matter of getting those 2 screws out. Okay, you're not going to see much because it's pretty much encapsulated there, but the air flows right through. There you go. Okay, I'll go ahead and replace that bracket now. Okay, the half height bracket is installed. Now it's time to get a lower camera angle. I have another video of installing a video card in the PCI slot, and it involves backing out this one screw to make things a lot easier. I don't even need to remove it all the way, just a few turns to get it out about 3-4 millimeters. Okay, next, PCI slot and clearing the hard drive backplane. That's the trickier part. This can be difficult to do without my hands getting in the way, but I'm going to go ahead and proceed with getting this position. It actually has some heft, some weight to it. The aluminum acting as a heatsink, I would guess. We want to get the back in first. So you'll see height-wise it's going to be tight, and of course we have to remove this back plate. And to get to that screw you want a very long Phillips head, ideally with a magnetic tip. That makes this much easier. It also made putting in this M.2 card rather easy as well, given where the screw is positioned. Alright, that's where the magnetic tip comes in handy. Okay, so now that the back plate is removed, it's time to gently put the bottom of the PCI card in first, making sure not to scratch the motherboard or anything important. Okay, better lighting, better angle. So what I'm trying to do is just see if I can get these teeth to align without any kind of significant pressure to do so. And there it is. It's going in. Let me get the camera up a little bit. You'll see up here we've cleared that drive backplane. There we go. I'm now able to twist into position. The backplate is lined up, sliding right in. And now I'm going to the screwdriver, get the magnetic tip and the screw back together, and get that backplate fastened. We don't want to strip that screw, and it comes in at a slight angle, so I'm going really easy on that first thread turn. There we go. That's it. 750 is now installed. Not quite. Need to take care of retightening this screw. Now normally the instruction manual from Supermicro tells you to take out the entire motherboard tray, 1, 2, 3 screws, and slide it all out, but that requires a whole lot of connectors being detached. Or you could also remove the drive backplane if you wanted to. But I found this is pretty straightforward. Now I'm ready to fire this thing up. Thank you for watching and for visiting tinkertry.com.